what to do when you're bored. So the first thing you'll need is an apron, ideally a white one. And you'll also need some blue like blush. That's what I used anyway. And I used this for the glittery bits. You'll need some blush and a bow, preferably like this one, like the one Smurfette has. And you'll also need a pad to use. So that will be the things that I'm using. Sorry about that turn. Anyway, so first you want to get your headband or band, yeah, and then you want to put it on. I do it like this. So this will be so it's ready, and so when you put the blue stuff on, I put this on just so it's easier. Or sorry, mirror here. So I'm just going to look into my mirror instead. It's a bit better reflection. But yeah, so you'll need your pad, and I'm sorry if I'm still a bit blue. I kind of just went quickly downstairs to wash myself up. So I started with my forehead. You'll just to get lots of blue on and just rub it hard into your skin. So you'll do that until your whole face is covered. So once you've done that, you should have like a bold blue. Sorry if it doesn't look as good on camera, it's just not as good. Now you're going to want your blush and you're going to want your pad. So you'd like a dark pink like this one, or even like maybe an orange like this, just like a dark sort of pinky. So you just want to get a bit on that, and then you want to tap your cheek just as so. Sorry, my hair's so long. So just want to tap it just so you have like a rosy sort of effect. I kind of went with like a big sort of blob for mine. A bit more on this one. So after, you should have like sort of like rosy cheeks. If you'd like, you can smudge the edges in so it looks a bit cleaner. So I'm just going to put a little bit darker in the middle, so it's a bit more rosy red. So tapping it would get a bit more effective colour. So I'm just going to put a little bit more blue around it, so it doesn't come up as strong. Sorry if this is taking a while, I just kind of messed up with that big blob. Anyway, alright, so that'll do. So you should look like this. So yeah, now I would put an apron on. You know how the Smurfs have white clothes? I put on an apron, so because I have half black leggings, I just put on an apron so you can't see that. So yeah, now you want this. And as you can see, I have a blue, so I'm going to use that. So you want to just, oh sorry. So you just want to grab your blue, get some on there. And first, I'll go in for your eyes. Don't do it any higher than your eyelid, so it'll just be too much if you do it higher. So I'd recommend just going up to the eyelid, but you can do it bigger if you want. It's entirely your choice. So now you've got like sort of a glittery sort of effect. Now you're going to want to do that to the other eye as well. I always do that. I always close the wrong eye. So I always close the eye that I don't want to close, and it's weird. So I'm just going to put a bit more on. And if you want, you can put like a darker colour underneath. You know? Right, so it should look a bit like this. I'm going to put a bit of purple on. You can choose either dark or a light purple. I'm going to go with the lighter, this one. So I'm just going to put it so underneath there'll be a bit of a purple. So this is what you should have now. Now you're going to want to pick any of these colours. I'm going to go for a rosy pink. So you want to get some on your brush and then you just want to put it on your lips. Not too far into like when your tongue will touch it, just far enough that you can see it. So if you do this, it should look like that. So yeah, just going to. But I wouldn't recommend doing that because there's still a couple of gaps that you can't get into when you do that. So if you want to straighten up the lines, you can just do this. And then it will rub it off. I'll just put a bit more blue on top. Then do it a little bit more underneath instead. Otherwise, instead of using the blue stuff, blue blush, whatever, you can use just like a wet cotton pad, and then just rub off the extra bits. Alright, so you should look like this. Now I'm going to put slightly more blush on, and not really even. Now, so I'm going to say this looks like Smurfette, but if you want you can add more things or whatever, but I think this looks pretty much like Smurfette. It's blue, makeup-y, and yeah. So if you want, you can do that if you're bored. You can even do a different character. I'm just saying, if you have like this stuff, you can just turn yourself into a different person. I turned myself into Smurfette. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you'd like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Talk Up and more just stuff to do when you're bored. I could also be doing drawing tutorials, so if you want you can comment on that. I'll be allowing the comments on this one. So yeah, I hope you like and subscribe because it'll be really appreciated, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye!